Alright, we're on upward. Just trying to clear some traps. Bust out here. That's a spy. These guys had a couple spies right away. Now I'm just looking downfield to see if I can spawn any snipers. Oh, they crits. I probably needed to jump, like the second I saw that crits, I should have jumped away instead of trying to throw one rocket down. Just keeping an eye out for spies, for snipers. I see a sniper way in the back there. Yeah, right there. I'm gonna see if I can duck behind here. Looks like he already got cleaned up. Just gonna stay here, kind of push forward, see where their team is. I like to push as far as I can. That way, it alleviates pressure from the payload. Got Kev with me, so now I'm gonna go right up to their spawn. As long as I hold them kind of in this area, I will get an easy cap here. Just kind of backing off while I got pissed on. Every time I approach a choke like that, where I know there's a chance that I could explode, I'm always kind of jumping and crouching in anticipation, so I'll be flung backwards, giving me a better chance to live. Here, I'm just trying to anticipate that soldier. I think he got away. Okay, I'm gonna try to take Kevin and push forward. We have a really good sniper. Yeah, snipers are doing work, but I think that's a testament to our team kind of pushing forward and allowing the front to be pushed up. You know what I mean? Like, it's so hard to snipe when people are breathing down your neck. Here, that spy. Man, they have quite a few spies. Here, I'm just making sure there's no sentries going up. I see the sniper. Didn't quite finish him. I'm going to jump up to avoid that heavy. Clean up that sentry. And just kind of cycle back to my team. Rinse and repeat. Alright, that spy, our spy, was looking really sus to me. But I kind of wasted a rocket on him. Just trying to zone this whole front out. I kept thinking that scout was going to jump to the side. So pretty easy cap so far, and I think that's just because we've held the line so far up. Spy. Here, you know, Heavy's contesting us, but with the heals of a medic and the heals of the payload, and this Heavy having no sustain, these are just some easy kills for us, and we should not be intimidated by it. Now, you know, in this last phase here, I want to try to start locking down their spawn. I probably should be jumping over to the spawn now. Here I take high. That sniper's looking at me, so I just wanted to keep moving. Looks like Evan was already on it. Right here, I like this spot a lot. I see this Heavy. I thought, you know, he's kind of locking on our team, so I wanted to at least pressure him. We have now. So I kind of want to see how, you know, ideally we get deep and we use this Uber next to their spawn and we take out both these Heavies. Maybe they have 3 Heavies there. There's a spy on us, and we have a pyro trying to air blast us. So we want to just bait out. Luckily, a sniper backing us up. Trade out with that soldier, but they're only 4 or 5 up. This is a great opportunity for our team to sneak in and get the cap. We're on Powerhouse. I don't normally play these maps, but people have been requesting Payload and other maps, so I'm happy to play them if you guys are interested. Maybe just leave a comment if you'd like to see a certain map played. I'm not an expert on all maps, but I at least can apply what I know. Here, that pyro really should have reflected that. Me and Evan clean up these guys. Now I'm looking to spawn camp. They have 6 spawners. Here's a great spot on height. Here I'm just going to keep backing up, using all these walls as cover, and just shoot rockets in anticipation. I like this spot a lot. The only thing you have to do is keep an eye on your, above you, because they could walk in that way. This is dangerous. This is not looking great. Oh, man. I think I should have tried to get out. This guy cleaned us up. It was a good kill by him. One of the big things I think I even say it in this game in between deaths is that we need a telly. So if we have mid, like the rollout from our spawn to their last, it's just way too long. And because they spawn right next to that point, I think a telly is super vital on Powerhouse to be able to get the cap. Here, I mean, there's so much beautiful height around this last point. Fully trying to take advantage of all of it, making it really difficult for anyone to challenge me. Another just perfect spot. Oh man, unfortunately I get kind of closed in there. But I liked what I was doing on last. I like how I was jumping between all the height. Here, yep, I call out, we need a telly. And I think shortly after, somebody goes NG. Powerhouse is like one of those, oh man, that trap got me. I was just about to go NG. And then Kevlar Orc went NG. So he's gonna do a great job. I play with Kev all the time. I'm also playing with Evan and Yeti now. So we got a little bit of a pub stomper group going. Here I'm just trying to zone out this spawn. While obviously trying not to, not to stand in too long to get overrun. There's like a balance between, spawn camping and also, how long can you really stay there before too many guys will overrun you. Oh, that was a great shot. I was really resonating with that spot this game. Just kind of zoning in. Aw, man. I got killed by a roller. That's just staying in too long. We have heals, but I don't know where they are. Oh, there we go. So we have a telly up. You see, I feel like it just changes everything. Like, our team is already back. We have an NG, our sentry right there by Kev. Kind of keeping this zone, letting us kind of keep the pressure up. I think that's the key to Powerhouse, is how do you get your base, your NG base as closest to spawn as possible without losing it. And I think this is a really good sort of example of that. Okay, we have, and we're pushing in, so this is the power of the telly we're seeing. Now I just want to get some kills, and start pressuring point. Get the beehive going here. I decided to clean up that scout, but I think it might have cost my medic their life. Now I really want to try to grab the demo and prevent any sentries from coming up. Those would be the two classes that are really kind of preventing us from getting the cap. This demo's on me, so he's not focusing the point, and we get the win. Okay, we're on CP Sunshine. Sometimes I like to roll up fast in our cafe because soldiers will go fast, kind of trying to get into our cafe, and there's an easy kill there because they've been rolling out and they took way more damage, especially if we beat them to pack. There was a missed jump. I'm gonna bomb choke, just see if I can put some damage down. They end up using... I got popped up right before I tried to jump, so that's why I had another failed jump. Here I'm gonna take height from Valley. I see that sniper looking at me, so I'm gonna clean him up. I thought I could get some damage on him from jumping, but I ended up missing. I see that they're backcapping us, so I'm gonna just try to delay it while we get the cap on second. Here I'm not trying to directly engage, but that soldier didn't know what was going on. Now I'm gonna press in on their second. We've got the cap. They're down 4. Actually, no, they're down 5. We started capping, so I want to just get in as fast as I can to support this. I'm looking to just kill anyone that's preventing us from capping, and they're desperately trying to do the same. I got a ton of damage. Probably should have backed up a hair not to take any of that damage, but we got the round. GG. Okay, we're on Reckoner. I actually think this is the second round. I think. Maybe? No. This is the first round. Here, I'm just kind of staging. They have some great players on their team, so I think it's easy to get caught here. Good damage. Missed my air shot. Oh, man. Missed that second air shot. That was super sloppy. I was pretty disappointed in myself for missing that. But we got Kev. We're going to roll out. Just kind of zoning out these players. Got that spy kill. They're down 4 to R3. They're all in toxic there, so I'm just throwing rockets down and seeing if I can get some damage. Really seeing if I can get enough damage for me to be like, okay, confidently I'm going to jump in. That medic, I don't know how that medic lived. 3 rockets on that medic is crazy. But I clean it up. We clean up everyone in toxic. I'm full health. I want to bust in and help any fights I see going on. We use. Now I'm looking to take out their scout. I'm going to jump over, clean up these kills. It's a good strafe back by that player. We have mid, but I'm down my heals right now, so I'm just kind of seeing where they're coming in and kind of waiting for our medic to get back up. So I think I'm gonna, because he has quick fix, I'm gonna roll out with him. Oh, looks like he didn't make it through that first spot. There's a bunch of fighting going on here in house or lobby or cargo. I can't remember. I think we call that cargo. There we clean up their scout. I think that's probably their best player, so that's going to enable us to get aggressive. Another scout on point. I wanted to help clean up before we kind of take on this second phase of the fight. That's really bad for them that they're bleeding a ton of players. This was that really good player that strafed. Oh man, he gets a nice, great air shot. I think maybe if I would have put a rack down to pad my jump, maybe I would have lived from that fall damage, because I dropped on the ground with 22. I wasn't expecting the fall damage, so I didn't do it, but maybe that would have been a way I could have lived. There's that demo again, very aggressively holding down cargo. I think that's going to be the key to this cracking into second, is kind of getting the kills on those two specific players. Here we go. We got a good opportunity. Boom. Oh, Pumpkin actually switched over to demo. So I think their two best players are demos right now. Here's the scout. Waited for him to land. Easy kill. Avoid that crit sticky. Oh, our medic died to it. Red Fox absolutely dominating. Those players, I shot at them. They were looking at me, so our Pyro could get in and get a really nice flank. I think Red Fox is a great player. I think I played with him later in the night against him, and I was having some troubles. So we have a great team. I'm just going to jump over. You see those stickies I moved? They're definitely, got to keep an eye on that as you transition through these chokes. If the enemy team has good demos and like players that are actually like know what's going on, you have to be aware of these sticky traps. We're at 70%. I heard, oh man, there we go. We get a nice drop. I heard that sentry go off, so I knew that at Shutter there were some players. Kind of cut across. I didn't want to stay there too long because they had two heavies. We're just probing. It's just kind of like building Uber, getting any kills we can, and once we have, which is now, we want to stage how we're going to get in on last. Here I back off. I didn't want us to have to use just to get one heavy that was out of position. I see like 3 or 4 lobby. I'm actually calling for a medic now. He ended up using with someone else, which is totally fine because we got a ton of kills. They're only 4 up, 3 up. Now we need to get in, get it really aggressive here. I want to take out that sentry, take out the threat that's on point, and then both those heavies are shooting at me, which is actually a great thing because they're not shooting the players on point, and we end up getting the round. Actually, that was a great round. Looks like Yeti got autoed. Yeti got autoed and they lost Pumpkin. We're just rolling out. I like to try to, if I can, ramp slide right there, right where I missed. You have to hit like this perfect little low angle jump. Okay, they're kind of rolling out. I'm just going to jump over, support our soldier that jumped in. We clean up the pyro. Clean up that heavy. If I can get heals, I would get aggressive here. I see that they're kind of pushing in through toxic. I wanted to jump in that, but that sentry, I saw the sentry, so I knew immediately that I had to back out. I jumped beyond to get the med kill because we had Uber. I wanted to secure that, and then our rest of our team got the heavy kill. We're rolling hard now, so I'm just gonna, any target I see, I'm gonna just jump on. So we have the heals, we have the number advantage. Now I'm looking at just getting into the last. Get aggressive. I want to shoot anyone that's gonna prevent us from getting the cap, and there we go. We got the win. Cool. GG's.